So today we're gonna be reading r/begging choosers. You want to start us off, Aksel? Or
I can't go back to that time in my life, even though visually I've reemerged in that.
You've gone back. I've gone forward.
You've
gone back in time. I'm in the future. I'm in a whole new room. I don't know. It's like solitary confinement a little bit, but
it's kind of weird that this used to be like my main look. Now it's like it's a punishment from God.
I wouldn't say it's a punishment, but it is just like a throwback.
It is, yeah. Okay, so I need to give the backstory here to anyone that's listening. Is anyone listening? Hello, is anybody there?
Hey! Oh, testing out that soundproofing.
So I was sitting on my couch, and I have this like insane problem with my glasses all the time, where I spend so much time adjusting them and just like looking at my phone camera, making sure if they're crooked or not, trying to straighten them out. And it was one of those things where I was sitting on my couch and I thought, man, these glasses are a little bit crooked. They're looking a little bit crooked. So I started kind of bending the hinges, and I do it pretty good. I take care of it. But I suppose the problem here is that I've been doing this for years now. I've been bending those hinges for years. So the right hinge just went
damn.
And well, here's the thing is it went and it was still attached, and I was like, oh, okay, that's a warning. I should probably lay it off. 5 minutes later, I was back at it, came off.
Damn.
So much like many of the misfortunes that I experienced in my life, it was brought on by my own greed.
Yeah, you had a little warning. You're like, okay, maybe I could tape it up right now, but then you're like, nope, and then you just fucking snapped it off.
Yeah, and then it was I must admit to all the viewers listening and wondering, yes, it was another fuck my shit life moment. I did say it. I went like, oh, and then I was like, I was so frustrated. And then I ordered some glue to maybe try and fix the situation.
As you would.
Biggest pain in the ass in the world, man. I think it's because it's the metal frames and they're very tiny. It's kind of hard for glue to do. If it was like these hinges, I think glue would do its job, right? Yeah. But man, no, it just wasn't happening. And I was trying, and at one point I accidentally glued the glasses to my face, which
oh my god.
And then I had to I was like, oh, was
it like super glue or like it ripped off skin a little bit, or was it just like kind of
it was super glue, but I realized in time, fortunately, so I didn't have to, it didn't take off like a part of my face.
That's good.
But yeah, I've had to with my prescription, because I know there's gonna be a bunch of wise asses in the comments already explaining all this, like, oh no, you can just go online, order them. With my prescription, I have to go in and have a professional do it, because there's very specific measurements that need to be followed. And I read this online, most people with prescriptions smaller than mine, they say that whenever, like 95% of the time when they order online, the lenses suck for that prescription. So I have to go in, and it's going to set me back like probably a good 400 euros, 300, 400 euros. So,
it's crazy. And I'm going to probably get more flack for this than you will. I also had something essential of me or to me break that's going to cost $500 to fix, and that is when my heart. Well, I fucking wish I could fix my heart with $500. You probably could if you all would donate, because when I was moving all my shit down here, I've been watching Breaking Bad recently on my iPad. Okay. And I've had this iPad since
ain't no way you broke the iPad.
It's not broken, but like it's one of those moments where like I'm not gonna go get it because it's like somewhere, I don't even know where the fuck it's in my bed, but it like I accidentally I think sat on it. So I turned it into an I peed moment where like I sat on it and I turned it into an iPad, but I sat on it and I picked it up and like it was just like broken shards of glass. So now like the whole screen is cracked, and like it's one of those moments too where like if I pause the show, it like kind of lights up like the glass shards kind of like light up a little bit. I'm like, can't type it too hard, but
Right.
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, I should get like a new iPad, treat myself. And then I realized, oh, like if I want to get like the cool new one, it's gonna be like $800. And I'm like, oh, I just can't do that.
You could look into secondhand, maybe. Maybe there's some
I
good
know.
secondhand ones out there.
That's what I was saying. The secondhand one that I saw that had like a deal where I could get like a, I don't know, it's like a 2018 one. I was like, that's fine. Like 12-inch iPad, and you could get it with like the pen for like $580. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I might just like make it a goal next month. Be like, hey guys, give me an iPad.
Guys, I need to watch Breaking Bad.
I need to watch, because then I'm going to be watching I'm going to be watching Better Call Saul. So then like I'm going to need that. And like right now with my room set up, it's like I have a TV upstairs, like not mine, but we have like an extra TV that my sister was using before she went to college. And I was like debating on putting it in here, but then I was like, I don't really know. There's like a spot I could really put it, because I mean, my fan's going to be right there. I don't know if you all can see it, but my fan's at the end of the bed. I want to use that. My couch is going to be used for like something on Twitch at some point, or like a video thing, just because I think it'd be cool if I can like, you know, sit on the couch and do like talks and chats, whatever. But
yeah, right now it does look like you look like you live in like a Nickelodeon warehouse.
Yeah, it really does. It looks very bizarre. There's no windows at all either. So I also, last night wasn't the first night I slept in here. And I slept for 4 hours. I went to bed at like 12 because I was kind of exhausted of like moving all the shit in here. And then I woke up 4 hours later and I was like, I saw the clock, and no joke, I was like, oh my God, it's 4 p.m. And I check, it's 4 a.m. and I only slept 4 hours. And it was just because the fact that like outside my room, I don't have a door either. So I have like a door frame right now. And on the outside of my door is like a little bit of light from like the basement. And so I thought like it was like, oh, like your ass is waking up late. Like you slept the whole fucking 18 hours or some shit. And I was like, oh, this is like great. You know, I got some good sleep for once. But then I checked the clock and it's 4 a.m. And I just like walk out my room and it's pitch black outside. And I was like, oh, okay. So
shit.
I don't have a concept of time.
You're kind of living in like that Vsauce experiment room. You know, the one he did where he stayed in that room where it was just the lights were on 24/7.
That's exactly what this is, because the lights in here are so bright. Like if I turn them off, like it gets pretty dark. Oh,
look at you.
Now it kind of look like I'm in like Unfriended. But when I turn them on, it's so bright. Like it's the brightest room I've ever been in any of my rooms that I lived in, which is nice, but it's like insane because I don't have
like the problem for me with bright lights is they just make me disassociate. Like if 30 minutes in, I'm like, whoa, where am I? I
know. I can't imagine like smoking weed in here and then like leaving the lights on, and I'm like fucking Vsauce Michael like banging on the walls and shit. Because I mean, right now I have a door. I don't have a door, but like when I have the door, it's literally just going to be a white door, and then all this is going to be just white for a bit because I'm not going to be able to like get decorations probably until like next month.
Do you not have any leftover from Austin?
I do, but then I was like, I kind of want to like do
a restart,
like a fresh new start. I was like looking at maybe getting like a Sopranos poster. I think I want to get a couple like random things. I saw like I was thinking about getting the dogs playing poker.
Oh, okay.
The dogs playing poker. I think that would be a cool addition. You know, like maybe over the couch or over my bed. But I want to get like all new decorations, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that until like July. So for right now, I'm going to be like extra like Stonpa North Korea room where it's just all white and have like very little like things on the wall. But
if you want like a little bang for your buck, you could check out some antique shops near you, because you know what would help with the lighting?
Ooh,
floor lamps. I think they would make it a little bit less like purgatory.
True. I was thinking of putting like a lamp. Like I have a little area right there that I could put a nightstand, but I was also like, I don't really need a nightstand, so I might just put like a lamp there.
Yeah, I think it'd be cozy. Yeah,
make it cozy. And I have on the ground right now, I have that fucking galaxy projector light, which was so nice last night because it just like lit the whole room. But yeah, I might get like something from an antique shop or like a neon sign. I think could be cool.
Oh yeah, like good vibes only. That kind of.
Honestly, that could be funny just to have for my room is just like a fucking Sopranos poster and then like good vibes only and like neon light sign.
Dude, I realized one time like I'm such an asshole because I went over to someone's house and they were a millennial.
Mm-hmm.
No, nothing against them, but I walked in and they had a good vibes only sign, and I the vibes were good in the house, but I immediately like I couldn't resist the urge. I was immediately like, "Oh, dude, awesome sign, dude," and I was like, I could tell that she was kind of like she kind of like raised her eyebrow. But here's the thing with me is even when I'm being genuine, I sound like I'm being an asshole because I'm like, "Oh yeah, dude, awesome pants," but I'm being like,
yeah.
I love the pants, you know. I think I have issues. I don't integrate into society very well.
Yeah, it's also one of those things. I feel like it's for the both of us where like it sounds like we're being sarcastic, and then us trying to explain that we're not being sarcastic makes it even sound more sarcastic.
Yeah.
So then it's just like this
Adds
whole
another
fucking
6 feet to the
runaround.
grave, man. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. But I might get
It's-
that. Get a
You
good
should.
vibes only.
I think it would. It's manifesting what you want.
Mhm.
Like, my sister has this really cute. When I saw this on her wall, I thought it was adorable. She has this kind of like millennial text poster, and it says, I'm trying to remember like what it says so I can translate it to English. But the premise of it is that tightly knit families live in small homes, and it was like it's cute, and I was like, that's a cute,
that's a cute, cozy little thing.
a sweet message, and it kind of when I saw it, I was thinking about her buying it and putting it up, and how she loved doing that probably, and it made me happy.
Yeah. But then my mom's the exact same way where she gets like a bunch of fucking random signs, and like there's this one TikTok that we fucking quote because it's like this guy reading like all the signs on the wall. It's like, bless this home, and like all like the random shit like, can we just sit here and say grace? And it's just like a bunch of fucking random ass like hopeful and like nice like millennial ass signs on the wall, and my mom will get those and I'm like, what? Like I don't understand it, but you know what? Now saying it in that way, like that's a nice way to put it.
It is. It's just the thought and the process behind it. It kind of inspires me. I've wanted to maybe create a hallway in my house full of bald men, and then at the end it says, "You don't need hair to be beautiful." Like pictures of Jason Statham.
Bald is beautiful.
Yeah, Jason Statham, Dwayne the Rock Johnson,
Sean Evans,
the bald guy from Community. Who else is bald?
Isn't he also the guy from Breaking Bad?
No, the principal. The principal.
Oh, there. You know what's crazy is he is also in Community though. He comes in like the fucking Yahoo season. Mike.
Mm-hmm.
It's so
Mike
random.
Ehrmantraut. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so fucking random because I remember. I feel like I was like we were like one of the fucking 10 people that watched a Yahoo Community. But I fucking watched it and I was like, what the hell? It's this guy. And then I remember talking about it with like other friends of mine that like watch Community. Like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? And I was like,
what are you doing watching that shit, dude?
I was like, I just want to watch on Yahoo, man. And they're like, dude, you're making shit up. And I'm like, no, I'm not.
Were you actually watching it on Yahoo, or were you?
Dude, back then I didn't know any better, so I literally watched it on Yahoo because I was like, I don't know how else to watch it, man.
What else do they have on there? I can't think of anything else that Yahoo ever had a hand in.
I don't know. It's gone now. I don't even know if they have the fucking Community series up, but I know for a fact that I watched the Community. Like, I think I watched like 4 episodes on it, but then, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how many people fucking watch it. I think it was like in the thousands.
Damn, in the thousands. There's thousands of us.
There's probably more people watching like a Stone Pub movie night than there were watching Community new episodes. Like, I don't think it was doing too good.
His ass about to sign like an exclusive deal with Yahoo. Yahoo. What is the platform called? Was it just Yahoo, or did they put like?
I think it's Yahoo Screen.
Yahoo Screen.
That is such a dumbass name. Who the hell would be like, all right, guys, let's check out Yahoo Screen.
Yahoo Screen and chill, dude.
Like, Yahoo is such a cool name. Like, you could easily just make it Yahoo and people be like, oh, okay.
Ladies,
Yahoo?
What are you doing when you go back to a man's house and he puts on the Yahoo Screen?
Put on the Mike Ehrmantraut episodes of Community. What are you saying then?
Oh, that's so stupid.
Yeah.
Yahoo Screen.
The fact it was Yahoo and not Hulu that picked up Community Season 6 is more proof that we're trapped in the darkest timelines. Says an article. That's epic.
Dude, articles be saying everything. I recently saw a great article titled "The Killers Make Life Worth Living."
What? Is it like the fucking like podcasts about like murder and shit?
No, like The Killers, the band.
Oh. I actually fully thought it was like, oh, like killers in life, like murderers and psychopaths. Like it's worth living because of them. Because then you get like documentaries and like podcasts about them.
Yeah, you get to make money off of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me see if I can find this article because it wasn't written great, and a lot of the points they actually made the article was a bit stupid, even though I agreed with their point.
I was gonna say, I'm like, maybe now that I realize it's the Killers as in the band, I was like, did you write this? Did you write this article?
I like I'll probably plagiarize it in the future. You know, I'll take the title and write a better version of it, maybe.
Do like a Killers video as a comeback.
Dude, that would be crazy. 200 views, dude. It would get 301, and then I'd be like, "Is the YouTube glitch back?" No one's watching, bro.
It's just Owen watching it over and over again. God.
But yeah, that's I don't know, man. It's fucking. I mean, they do make life worth living for me, at least. I enjoy them a lot.
That's good. You know, if you have something in your life that's worth living for, you know, write an article about it.
I mean, fuck, I'd love to write an article. If anyone here has any sort of publication, I don't care, big or small, if y'all will accept me to write something, I'd happily do it. I don't know what I would write it about, but I mean, okay, here's the thing is, right? I'm a pretty dog shit writer, so it's not going to be great, but I'll try.
I mean, that's all that matters is if you're trying and you can get your point across a little bit, you know, that's all that matters. Maybe what you could do is you could put like a Kevin Durant where it's like my next chapter. And it's like when you go back to YouTube, it's like my next chapter and you write like about like my time at Twitch was great, but it's time to move on.
What a fucking dramatic way to go about it, dude.
I know, and the fact that it just be an article, not like a video, and people are like, dude, you have to fucking read this shit. And
then I don't upload for another 2 years again.
You're like, dude, the article's out of date. Like you said you're going to upload like next week. Doesn't even happen.
This reminds me of when I got that email from this magazine about because they thought I was like Mitski's agent or something.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Because they hit me up and they said, "Hey, hope you're well. I wanted to see if Mitski would be interested in an interview with us for issue 7 in March, talking new music. Previous covers include Anne Marie, Haley Williams, Jesse Lingard, Alexi Ren, and more."
That is actually insane. I don't know how that like gets mixed up. Like, how does it go from Mitski to fucking Aksually business?
I think there was some other email that I got that was like directed towards someone's publicist. So either there is someone that like has a very similar email to Aksually, or someone's thinks it's hilarious to give out my email and say this man represents Mitski.
I wonder, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I know you have merch. I forget what the name of the company is, but you have that merch that like also does it for like, I think it like Carly Rae Jepsen. Don't they do merch for it?
Yeah. Carly Rae Jepsen.
Do you think maybe like does Mitski do merch with them and that's how they got it?
Good question.
And then they're like, okay, let's look at the emails, and then they accidentally clicked on the first one, which happened to be Aksually.
Shit, dude. Mitski.com. It's just a picture of a door.
Really? Look at this.
Yeah, you gotta check it out. Everybody check out Mitski.com, one of my favorite websites right now.
Oh, damn, it really just is a door. It's a blue door.
I feel like I should make a website just for me. Aksually.com. I own the domain. And then I make it just, a website about me.
That actually would be really cool. Like if you did like a whole kind of like design of a website and you have like a bunch of random shit on there and then like you can also connect into like merch shit. I think that'd be really cool.
True. And then I message you one night and I say, Hoover, can I loan some money, man? Because like the server costs get too much.
Like, please, man, please. I need to keep the server up.
There's no ads on my website. I'm paying for it out of pocket.
You got to give, man.
Please, you have to, man.
Get an Aksually Flash game up. That would be sick.
Oh, dude.
That actually would be sick. I would love that.
I need to learn that, man. Dude, here's the thing is, right? I want to like work with an animator or something. Dude, I forgot that these
Same.
glasses do this. If I get sweaty, there's like a little fog that emerges there.
Wait, let me see.
Like there's
Is that a dot?
yeah, it's like this little like
That's crazy.
if I get a little too passionate, I just because it's like there's no pass through here.
Oh,
So,
damn.
Yeah, I want to work with an animator because I'm gonna be honest with you. I just don't know if I have the commitment to ever get into animating. I love the idea of it, but animating is I have so much respect for animators because it is insane. You have to be kind of a crazy person to do it. And I'm not crazy in that way. And I have all these ideas that I don't know. I'd love to work with someone on it. You know, I write the story, you do the animating. You know, we'd become an awesome tag team.
I know that's the thing with me is whenever like I always think about the questions where it's like, if I got $1 million randomly right now, what would I do? One of the first things I'd want to do is like do an animation, just because I think it'd be so cool. Like even like if it's just like an animated thing for Twitch or YouTube. Like I had an idea for a while ago, like I forget what their name is. I think it's Worthy Kids. They do like animation that's super cool, and I love their style. And they kind of do like a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer old school kind of style and like Blender. And I was like, dude, I would love if they could animate like a Hoover Christmas special. And it's just like in that style, and like I can like write the story and like do like this whole like Christmas thing, like get like all of our friends involved. I think it'd be so cool. But then
that'd be
like,
awesome.
that would be $500,000, sir. And I'll be like, okay, well, I don't have that money. I barely have enough money to buy an iPad right now. So.
Oh man. I mean, hey, if it comes out in the future, it's gonna change lives. Just so you know that.
I know that's the thing. It's like I'm always still open to like if I get some money, I want to contact some animation people. We could get like, dude, what if we turn into Game Grumps and we get like COOLDOG animated?
It would be cool. It would elevate some of the bits we do on here because sometimes real life just isn't good enough.
You need to see Aksually get his nipples twisted on the bus in 3D or 2D.
Exactly, and the nipples are like really fucking like
long
and uddery.
And uddery, you can like milk them.
Yeah,
like, get
exactly.
the milk out.
Also, just to prove that we didn't forget, Gold Star.
Oh yeah, welcome to COOLDOG too.
Welcome to COOLDOG, the podcast of your dreams. We're
Cold
still
open.
here. This should be dropping on a Saturday, hopefully. And we're gonna try to keep it at Saturday. I think Saturday's a good day to drop it. It's been a little bit inconsistent in the recent weeks, but I think Saturday's a good point.
Saturdays, the weekends, you get off work, get off school, you can listen to the podcast.
Yeah, exactly. And we haven't forgotten about the commenters. We have not. We have I had a couple of comments. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a big fan of Mike Ehrmantraut official becoming like a recurring character.
Yeah, I just always see the profile picture every time.
They on the last episode they said back during school I got multiple detentions, quite a few. Did not go further than that, but I'm not going to give you a gold star, Mike Ehrmantraut. You've gotten enough from us. But just so you know, I appreciate you going out in the comments. But Kylie L said, listening to this while sharpening my machete. #love wins.
Oh, okay.
I just gave it a gold star because it's a little bit ominous, a little bit, dude, look, it's getting bigger.
Oh my god. It's growing. The amoeba's growing. You have amoeba in your glasses.
Bacteria, dude. I'm also realizing like this is making me go cross-eyed. Look at this. My eyes are not used to this.
Do your eyes like, okay, I don't know. I've never really talked about this with anyone. Sometimes though, when I'm laying in bed, my eyes will just randomly like kind of go cross-eyed.
I mean, maybe, I don't know. I haven't paid attention to it.
Like if I'm not like paying attention, I'm like I don't know. Like it's just one of those weird things where like as a kid, I used to be so freaked out about crossing my eyes, but then I used to always do it. So then I learned how to cross my eyes super early, and I was just always doing it. And like I feel like it messed up my eyes a bit.
I mean, hey, if you can see, that's a gift in itself.
I know I can see clearly, but like if I'm in my bed and like sometimes I'm like staring through something, it gets a little crossed. It will get a little crossed.
You ever like spoken to a professional about that?
No, I mean I realized I need to get glasses again because I'm driving more, and I was driving at like fucking 9:30, and it was like pitch black, dark out, and I mean I could see all right, but I have like that thing where like the lights are like stigmatism, I think it's called.
Yeah.
I got one of those. So then when cars were flying by, I was just like getting flashbanged, and I was like, this is not good. Like I should definitely not be like driving right now.
But hey, you lived to tell the tale.
I live to tell the tale, and I'm fine, baby. But definitely should get some glasses.
What kind of glasses would you get? Would you get like the like Ray-Bans, kind of like squares, or would you get like E-boy circles?
I don't know.
Ocular.
If I get the circle ones, I'm gonna look like a librarian. Like there's certain ones where like I cannot do because just with my face shape, it does not look that great on me. And last time I had glasses, they were kind of like yours right now, but like not like that shape, but more like like 2014 Tumblr like glasses with like the mustache. You know what I'm talking about? Like those glasses.
Right.
Exactly like those. And the ones I had before that were like just like square, like rectangle frames. So I look like a little nerd, but I don't know. I really haven't even thought about like what kind of glasses I'd want to get, just because I'd need to go like to the eye doctor again. And then that's going to be like the same thing with you where I'm just going to fucking pay money. And I'm like, I don't want to. I can just drive during the day, but I need them.
Yeah, I feel like, well, for me, the thing about the glasses is I don't enjoy these frames anymore, like the thicker ones. I like them to be kind of minimal. I definitely realized that circular frames work on my face a lot better than kind of more square ones.
Yeah.
But I really I want to get LASIK, which I don't think I'll be able to until like next year. Because, dude, 400 euros on glasses, like fucking Christ. LASIK is like 1,000 here, dude.
Really? I didn't know it was that cheap.
It's 1,000 here, and you know, you look it up and you'll find people saying, like 99% of them will say this changed my life for the better, and then there will be 1% that's like, well, there's like a circle in my eyes at all times now, and I don't know what to do.
Yeah, that is scary to me. How like if you just like, I know there's like that one fucking Final Destination thing where it's like you're doing your LASIK and then like there's an earthquake and then your whole fucking eyeball burns. But there is like a part of me where I'm like, still, like if I went in for LASIK just for my fucking nearsightedness, like I could just be like fucked up. Or like it could be like a little bit fucked up because that's just annoying.
I personally, if I had like, so my prescription is, I think it's like negative 8.5, which is like real serious. That's like fucking deep into the blind territory. And in my position, I just want to get it because there are so many things that like just annoy me every day, little annoyances here and there that are just adding up, and I'm like, I can't do this anymore. Like I want to wear sunglasses, and I know you can get prescription sunglasses, but I would like to have maybe multiple pairs, and to get multiple pairs of prescription sunglasses will suck you dry. It will kill you.
Yeah.
And I want to just lay in bed and not have to have my glasses on and kind of uncomfortably, you know, I can't like really lay on my side because it fucks up the glasses.
Yeah.
There's just a lot to it. But if I had like a negative 1 or 2, I don't think I would do it. I don't think it would be worth it at that point.
Yeah.
I think I would just try man through it, I guess. I don't know.
I raw dog it. I'm just been raw dogging it.
Have you ever tried contacts?
No. I mean, I have like terrible eyes just because like my allergies get really bad. So I'm always scratching my eyes. So I always used to be kind of like afraid of contacts and be like, oh, I'm going to put it in and then it gets stuck and then I lose it or like I can't get it out or some shit. So I was like, I don't want to do contacts. So the only times I ever wore glasses were like during school or when I was driving. Okay. So that's the only time I'm like, okay, I need glasses. But like even when I'm at the movies, I should get glasses, but it's like I can kind of see it. I'm like I can basically get the picture. It's just a little fuzzy.
You can get the idea. All you need is the idea.
I'm like, oh, I can see this. I can see this.
We don't need to get into the details of everything in the world.
Exactly. People like to get into too many details. I think people should just shut their mouths and listen.
No, because I've been saying this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you gotta listen and you gotta nurture what's going on around you.
Speaking of nurturing what's going on around me, I know people are probably going to bring it up. My girlfriend is sleeping in the bed, so if you're wondering what that is, my girlfriend's asleep. I'm not trying to wake her up.
But she's awake throughout all of this. Or she's kind of. I mean, you're right next to her. You're kind of just yelling next to her.
I mean, I'm not yelling. I'm not like screaming. Wake up! Oh, maybe she's up now, but.
Put your girlfriend on the phone.
Are you sure? Like, you actually want me to like get her on the microphone, or?
Yeah, I think it would be it'd be a fun thing for the podcast.
I mean, hey, I think she's still asleep. I'm not. I mean, I'm like, hey, babe.
Should you maybe check her pulse?
Okay, I mean, I can. Oh. I mean, I can like check her pulse. I mean, like, it's not that bad, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. She hasn't moved in a while, so.
Hey. Everything okay? She's just tired.
Yeah, she's probably tired of your shit, man. You put that woman through a lot.
Okay, fine. Maybe I do, but like, it's not that bad. Like, I just kind of scream sometimes when I'm playing video games.
Mm-hmm. Just like break controllers in half.
Yeah, I mean, this wall is gonna be it's gonna be like a crater by the time I'm moving out. It's gonna be a bunch of holes in the wall. I'm just like, ah!
Yeah, the reason why you'll have to move out is because the ceiling will collapse because you've destroyed like all the support structures around it.
I'm like, just start fucking ripping it down. And that's the thing too, dude. You know what else I have down here now? I have some dumbbells.
Oh, how much are those? How much do those weigh?
500.
Oh, and they must be very like dense because they're not very big.
No, they're 5 pounds. I have 20-pound ones, but then I got those during COVID. It was a little bit ambitious of how much I could really like, how much I could like do with my arms. So then I got it, and I was like, I couldn't really like lift it up, and so then it's kind of got rid of them. I think Boompa has them because he used them for physical training when he got knee surgery. But my mom had these in her closet, and I was like, "Are you going to use these anytime soon?" She's like, I was just about to use them, and I'm like, "I don't think you were because these are."
Dude, family always does that shit where it's time to like let me use this for a little bit. They're like, "Well, I was about to use it, dude. It's been laying dormant for 5 years."
I know. I'm like, this is on the top shelf of the closet, and you're making me get something off the top shelf. So that means you haven't taken them down in like a while. So then I was like, "Can I have them?" And so then now, my new strategy, if I can't sleep, just do some
work out a little bit. Yeah.
Work out a little bit. Get the body pumping.
I mean, that's what we had it going on in the text for a bit, where it was we would moan about how much we're not sleeping, and then we start talking about planking to sleep.
Yeah, because my friend, I remember having a sleepover, and he started doing push-ups, and he says, usually if I can't sleep, I do push-ups or I plank. And I was like, really? He's like, yeah, like kind of just exhaust your body. So then I have in the past tried to plank, because then it just kind of uses up all your body energy. And then I just get like exhausted and I pass out. So tip at home, if you don't have melatonin, just do a plank. Hit the gym.
I think planking, there's some kind of like glitch in the universe. Like planking does not look like it should be that hard.
No, it looks like it could be so easy, but then you do it for literally more than like 5 seconds. And you're like, I'm going to die. Like, I'm going to exhaust myself doing this.
Wait, should I plank right now?
All right, let's time it.
Actually, I can't. I'll show my bald spot. I can't do it right now.
Oh, come on, man.
Next pod when I'm wearing a hat and I have better glasses on. I need to look my best for the plank.
No, I get it. When I even stood up to fucking go tap my girlfriend on her shoulder, I was like, oh, my dogs are out now. And they're all fucking dusty as hell because there's like so much dust.
God, dude, my feet are fucked up.
Dude, mine are too. Is your pinky toe fucked up?
Yeah, a little bit. It looks a little bit like weird.
Like I barely have a fucking toenail on my pinky toe.
Damn.
Like it's literally, I'm not joking, like probably this thin.
Wait, it doesn't need any more. That's all the protection it needs.
I know, really. I mean, looking at it, it's gross. It's kind of like shrimpish. But that's the one thing I've always thought about my feet. I'm like, they're so gross looking because my pinky toe is just like fucking weird.
I recently saw some conversations on Twitter about people fucking with their socks on.
Yeah, because you can have a better orgasm. You know that?
Is that real? I didn't even know that part.
I knew that.
I was just thinking from the perspective of like, well, duh. Like, I don't want to show my feet.
That too. I also do not want my dogs out like at all. Like I'm gonna have to fucking have my socks on in a relationship for at least a year, and then you can see how gross and decrepit they are.
Yeah,
But,
I
like,
think I think the feet are kind of like the ultimate thing to work towards in a relationship. Well, that sounds weird. You know, like they not in that sense necessarily.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. But I feel like if people saw my feet like straight off the bat, they'd get the ick. They'd be like, I can't do anything with them because his feet are like gross looking. I have
hair in the weirdest places on my feet. I cannot go make someone go through that.
Yeah, and we have long ass Kevin Durant feet.
Mm-hmm.
So like mine are like just like and they're mine. The thing about mine too, which my mom has always made fun of me for, my feet are so flat. Like they're like might as well like just draw like a fucking straight line if you're ever drawing like my fucking. Actually, why am I saying that? Drawing my feet. Draw a straight line, but that's basically how it is. I mean, like I have some floor flappers.
Oh yeah, I don't even know. Let me get a feel on my feet. Oh, they're not super flat. They got little curves to them.
Mine do have a little curve, but it's just they're so fucking. I mean, when you really put them on the ground, it's like I have nothing. I'm smacking the floor.
I have really long toes. That's my thing as well. Very.
Ooh.
I think if it weren't for my toes, my shoe size would be far from what it is now.
Here's the thing about mine are, now this is becoming like the toe podcast, but my fucking big toe and then my pinky toe are separated from the other 3 middle toes.
Oh.
So it's like, I don't know how to like do it in the air, but like big toe, little gap, 1, 2, 3, little gap, pinky toe.
Oh, so it's like a fork kind of.
Kind of, yeah. Bit of like a spork action, I'd say.
Oh. Have you ever done that thing where it's like, what kind of foot do you have? Do you have like the Roman foot? Do you have the Greek foot?
No, I never even knew that. What is that? You can like see what kind of feet I got?
Yeah, there's charts. If you look up Roman feet, Greek feet.
Let me look this up.
That sounds like I'm setting you up, but it is. Yeah, there's Egyptian, Roman, Greek, Germanic, Celtic.
Foot type.
And I think low key, I got the fucking. I think I might have the Roman. I got the Roman going on.
Let me see. I have the. Dude, I might have some German feet.
You
As
look
I'm
German?
looking at. Wait, hold on. I mean, maybe actually.
Actually,
I'm like measuring them right now. I'm like, I think I have Greek feet actually. Yeah, I have Greek feet.
Oh, okay.
The right one next to the big toe is kind of taller than the actual big one.
Yeah, mine is Roman because the second and third toe, they're kind of hanging out there together.
Yeah, and the Greek toe, it's like that fucking pinky toe is tiny as hell because mine's like shrimpish.
I mean, the Egyptian foot, impressive. Gotta say, they organized it well. Yeah.
Same with actually no, Norwegian feet. That's kind of like that.
Oh, yours has Norwegian feet. I gotta get into this.
No, I'm not Norwegian. Mine aren't Norwegian. But
yeah,
it's
I mean
like,
your chart. You have a Norwegian.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got the one now. Oh yeah, this one has like a bunch of Mongolian. Okay, Mongolian also very well organized.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think I got the Greek. Which, I mean, none of these feet are just so gross.
Mm-hmm.
Like they could have made them way cooler. God could have been like, fuck it. Let's make feet kind of cool looking, but no. Mine are just so gross and vile.
The monkeys have feet that look like their hands, right?
Yeah, they have them so like they can grip shit. My feet can grip the floor.
Wouldn't it be kind of cool if we had those? We had just hands for feet.
Dude, I would fucking hate XQC streams even more if that was the case. Because you know how he fucking would pick his toenail? He'd be like using it to like pick up like random fucking items and shit.
Yeah, he would eat with it. He would game with the upper hands, and then he would eat with the bottom hands.
Yeah, 100%. That'd be so gross. That'd be nasty.
That would be just another trauma to the book.
That is insane.
You know, to this day, I still can't believe that platypusi is platypusi, platypi.
Platypi, I think, isn't it? Platypi?
Platypi. I can't believe they're real.
Yeah. And Perry the platypus, he's real too.
In real, like he's a real person?
Yeah.
Oh. Do you know he is asexual?
Really? I mean, that kind of makes sense. Like he's just kind of like, he's just chilling.
Yeah, he's career sexual. He's got to focus on that career, getting the grind up, saving the world.
He's doofin sexual.
Hey. I mean, when you really look at a platypus, it's like, all right, who fucked to make this happen?
It's kind of like there's some photos of the platypus that like kind of look cool, but like some of them like it's kind of scary looking. Like I'm not gonna lie.
The platypus is on some like, all right, fess up, who did this type shit. Like,
okay, God smoked a little weed on this day. You know what I mean? Like he got a little silly.
Like it has a beak. Why?
Yeah, I don't know. And it has like flappers or what the fuck do you call those? Feet. Dude, my frontal lobe is shrinking.
Webbed feet. Webbed feet.
Yeah. And a tail.
Dude, my dog had webbed feet, and my dad would show it to everyone that came to our house. He'd be like, "Our dog has webbed feet."
He'd be like, "Spread them," and you just like spread the toes and be like,
"No, literally, he would pick up the dog, and the dog would be like, and then he would show like I'd have friends come over, and my dad would be like, "Look at our dog's feet, they're webbed."
That is insane, dude. Speaking of dogs, my fucking dog Blue. We were supposed to take her to the vet today, and so then I didn't realize this. My dog takes trazodone. Which is like
she's got the Prozac alarm.
I know she literally has like serotonin enhancers or re-uppers or whatever the fuck. Damn. But we gave her like one. I don't know what her dose is. We gave her the dose, and then she got too high, and so then she was just like sitting in the fucking grass for like 10 minutes, just like staring there. And then she wanted to get in the car, so then I tried to pick her up, and she acted like she didn't know me, and that I was trying to hurt her. She kept moving her head like this, like I was gonna like hit her. I'm like, no, I'm not. And then like people like walking by, and I'm like, it's not like this. It's like she's high right now. And that didn't even sound good, so I didn't even say anything. And I'm like, oh my lord. So then we just couldn't take her.
That's like a Curb Your Enthusiasm bit where Larry tries to help a dog, and the dog's acting like Larry abused her.
I didn't touch the dog.
I don't even know this dog. I just met this dog. The dog's like really nice to everyone else. But as soon as Larry comes close.
I'm not gonna hit you.
Shit, maybe you need to do like shrooms with your dog, you know?
I mean, I think she's on, like she's feeling like she's on shrooms because she also was just like, she's like on the couch staring at a pillow for like 10 minutes, like literally looking at nothing, just looking at a pillow. So I was like, I don't know what's going on in her brain.
She's on that galactic trip.
She's on a whole other planet right now. She's on planet Blue.
Have you ever read about the phenomenon of animals in the wild eating fermented fruit or kind of rotting fruit because it has some alcohol in it and it gets them feeling a little bit good? Mm-hmm. I do love that because they know how to have fun. I mean, there's even deer and a bunch of other animals. They'll eat mushrooms that will cause them to have psychedelic experiences, and they'll love it.
Same with do you know what? I forget what it's called. I think it's wild honey, something like that. Wild honey. It's like psychedelic. Mad honey, that's what it's called.
Mad honey.
It's a specific kind of like a honey that grows in like mountainous regions, and if you take it like low doses, it says in this article, causes euphoria and lightheadedness, while high doses cause hallucinations and in rare cases death.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like a really rare type of honey, and you can just buy it, and you can like kind of trip with it. Not saying that anyone should. I'm not saying to take it, but I found out about this recently, and I was like, what the fuck?
If you're at a party in the Hollywood Hills and some guy in a Balenciaga hoodie hands you a Mad Honey blunt, are you smoking it?
Hell no, dude. I after I fucking like had my mental breakdown from weed and like Halloween, I'm good from trying psychedelics for at least like 2 years.
I just wouldn't do it just because it's a guy with a Balenciaga hoodie doing it. I wouldn't take anything from that guy. He could be handing me a briefcase with $5 million and I wouldn't take it.
That's probably like Jeff Wittick. Jeff Wittick would be like, "Hey, dude, try this Mad Honey," and I'd be like, "I'm gonna pass."
That clip of I actually mentioned this today to Owen. I was like, "There's that clip of Young Gravy where he says, oh, I was casually just hitting this DMT pen."
Yeah, dude, that's scary to me. Like, I don't know why people have made a DMT pen. Like, that's freaky to me.
Yeah, the way he was describing is like, yeah. I mean, you don't have to like do anything special. You hit it, and you just kind of go away for a while. It's like, dude, that's like that's scary at that point.
Mm-hmm.
DMT, it's meant to be your last big trip when you're alive, and you're just hitting it casually when you're sitting on a couch.
Like, oh, you know what? I'm bored. Let me hit some DMT real quick to get some feeling that I'm gonna die.
Shit. I mean, maybe if Young Gravy passes a DMT pen, what do you say?
I'm saying, hell no, dude. I'm like, fuck out of here. I don't even care.
Saying,
like,
get away from me. I push him over.
Like, hey.
As he's like going up to his DMT trip, I push him over.
Yeah, he hits his head really hard, and then he gets permanently stuck in DMT, and it's like Aksually like fucking hospitalizes Young Gravy, stuck in DMT trip forever.
Oh man,
she like pushed him the wrong way. But no, pens like that are so scary.
Should I text Baby No Money right now? I have his number.
Really? Say, hey, how you doing?
Hey, does your friend Young Gravy still have the DMT pen? Can
we hit? Give me some plug. COOLDOG wants a plug on the DMT pen. What kind of other pens does he have? Like, I feel like he might have like a shroom pen. Like
shroom pen, cocaine pen.
Cocaine pens are real.
Yeah, they are.
Which are crazy. I didn't know that until I heard some people talking about it in LA, and I was like, oh.
I mean, I guess if you don't want your nose to cave in on itself, you want to. But surely there's some other, thing that will give up in that case.
Yeah, I feel like that's like kind of worse. I feel like you're relying on a pen that's been crafted by like some fucking random person and like has like some random ass like plastic and metals in it, and you're just like, oh, it's better because it's not going through my nose.
Pens are just wild because people just trust pens, and for what,
Just because.
Yeah, half the time the pens come from fucking God knows where. The person that got the pen doesn't even know where it came from. It just appeared in their life.
Yeah, exactly.
I've had some terrible experiences with pens from strangers.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, won't lie, should have known better. Shouldn't have taken a pen from a 30-year-old that I didn't know.
Yeah. Yeah, when you put it like that, it kind of is like a shouldn't do it thing.
Might I add, a 30-year-old with cargo shorts handed me a pen, and I hit it. And then I ate a pizza, and I was like, this pizza is nice. All right, guys, I'm going to Uber home now. And the Uber was like, all right, I'm going to kill myself.
Let me out! Let me out! Grab it on the windows. Crazy. No, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Insane. I'm done with the pens.
COOLDOG lesson of the day. Do not take pens from strangers. And, maybe, ask, what are you smoking here?
Yeah, wait for your friends to smoke it first.
Exactly.
Then decide if you want to take it. I'd say at least an hour. Wait an hour.
The main like reason to have friends is to, have them test all the stupid shit for you.
Mm-hmm. And just because if Young Gravy invites you backstage after the show and he's hitting a DMT pen does not mean it's good for you. Probably don't hit that. But maybe like a joint, that's fine for the most part. But
a cigarette, that's
a cigarette.
Great.
One cigarette's not going to hurt. I mean, fucking New York City had that huge like fire, or that wasn't the fire.
6 cigarettes a day. Yeah,
6 cigarettes a day outside with all the smoke. So I mean, one won't kill you. Go for it.
It'll only make you stronger. It builds up immunity for the future when there are forest fires. I think it's doomsday prep.
Yeah, honestly, when you do think about it like that, like it is just prepping for the eventual fact that, you know, we won't be able to step outside because it'll be so hot and like ashy from the volcanic eruption of like Yosemite that, you know,
I used to be afraid of that, you know.
I used to too. I used to like fucking, I feel like we talked about it before how I used to look at the chart and like look at Yellowstone and look at the fucking thing, like if it blew up, and I'm like, oh my god, Kentucky's in the zone where like it's gonna be like volcanic ash for like weeks. Like I'm not gonna be able to go outside because it's gonna be volcanic ash raining down on my house. So that was fun to picture in my head at like 8 years old and just cry myself to sleep about it.
I mean, the world isn't ending yet.
Not yet. Soon.
Maybe, but not yet. I want to thank everybody for listening and joining us for this little cool dog episode here, a little chill hangout between my friend and Hoover and I. Mm-hmm. My friend Hoover and I.
Me, myself, and I, and Aksel.
Me, myself, and I.
So I'll go right until I die.
And you know, give us a like, leave a comment. Question of the day: are you hitting the pen, and do you know what's in it?
And would you hit the Young Gravy DMT pen if he asked? Yeah.
Are you hitting the pen, or are you hitting the pen on the paper and writing something?
Because that's honestly more of a benefit for the human brain, is to, you know, put some pen to paper.
There's no greater high than writing something great.
Now that I'm putting that on the wall.
Yeah, put that there on your girlfriend.
You hear that? You hear that, babe?
Not realizing that you have headphones on, and she's like, "You have fucking headphones on, Jack."
I'm like, I'm so sorry about that. She's a bit cranky today. Yeah, she's just a bit sleepy. Sorry about that. She might be on next episode, but she might not be here. So I don't know.
It's the next episode.
Hey, smoke tea every day.
Thank you for listening.
Bye.